Panther football is brought to you by Joseph Chambers, your State Farm agent, Zapata Mexican Restaurant, 3M Carts and Mowers, Roderick White Chiropractic, and Technique Automotive. Now here's the voice of the Panthers, Justin Foster.
The temperatures are dropping and the games are heating up in region play for the 3-0 region Pelham Panthers. And a big one tonight here at Spain Park. Good evening, everybody. Justin Foster, Kyle Cotton, Blake Stevenson joining us shortly from the sideline in a matchup that the last few years have gone the way of Spain Park, to say the least. 3 straight years the Panthers have played the Jaguars, and it has been a dominant performance for the Jaguars in those 3. 116-21, the Panthers have been outscored by the Jaguars under Coach Tim Vikakis. And this one is certainly one with a lot on the line, Kyle. And when you look at it, the Panthers 3-0 in the region, but you almost feel like not a ton of pressure. They've overachieved, and they come in as big underdogs to this Spain Park team.
Yeah, absolutely. But you look at the history, you kind of understand why. Spain Park's put excellent programs on the field for the past couple of years. They're going to do the same thing tonight. But as far as what Pelham has to do, what we've got to do to bring this thing in, we've got to control the football. We cannot have any turnovers, control the clock. Tristan Rutledge needs to have that perfect, huge game tonight.
Going to have some big plays from your passing game. But when you look at Spain Park, it is all about their passing game as well. They want to run the ball, but it starts with number 5. He's a good one, quarterback Brock Bradley, headed to Clemson to join Coach Dabo Sweeney next year, but he has really left the Panthers with a lot of unpleasant memories, as he has been the catalyst for this team to dominate the last 3 years. He's in his senior year, and he's off to a great start. They're going to want to run the football as well. They got 2 great running backs there. It starts on offense for Coach Vikakis and his team, but the Panthers, strong offense of their own, and this one is one that Coach Ross Newton looks at and says, he's just happy to be in this situation, playing in such a meaningful game. Panthers actually ahead of Spain Park in the region standings, a 35-34 defeat at Benjamin Russell for the Jaguars a couple weeks back. So this one, a lot of anticipation. It's homecoming for Spain Park. Early on, you think, hey, this is going to be a cakewalk. Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah, coming into the season, you look at it on paper and go, I don't see if Panthers have much of a chance with this. However, the momentum the Panthers have been gaining, where we're coming into it, there is a chance. There's going to have some balls bounce our way, get some turnovers, things like that. But, look, we're playing at a much higher level we have at the past couple of years. Brock Bradley's been starting for 4 years since his 9th grade season, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was in that Pelham game. He came in about second half.
And the kid's been phenomenal. You've got to keep him off the field. You've got to manage that game clock, keep him on the sidelines. Pelham's got to have a chance.
When you look at it as well, the Panthers have been in position to make a whole lot of turnovers. They should probably have 5 or 6 more than they do. You cannot drop those here tonight. Every opportunity, they've got to capitalize. The DBs have been in position to make the plays, just haven't been able to hold on. That is not going to cut it here tonight. You're going to have some of those turnovers here. Your offense is going to have to make some plays, but it really starts on that defense, putting pressure on Bradley, making him make some bad decisions, and capitalizing on turnovers.
You're all over it. Brock Bradley, they're going to put the ball in the air. There's going to be a ton of opportunities. Have to capitalize. Turnover margin battle is going to be key tonight. You get 10, 14 points off turnovers, Panthers got a chance.
And we know it starts with the receivers for the Panthers. A couple of good ones on the side of the Jaguars. You look at Keena Rigo, a senior. He was in private school in Tuscaloosa a year ago. He comes over here for his senior year. Close to 1,500 receiving yards a year ago. The 3-star has picked it up and right where he left off here for Spain Park. Couple of targets for Brock Bradley, similar to what we know with Dylan Smith. Smith wants to get it to Marcus Arnold, Jacob Gibbs, but a year ago it was Tristan Darden for the Panthers. 7 catches, 80 yards, a touchdown. He's not going to be in this game tonight. So who else is going to step up? Who is going to make some plays for the Panthers, take some of that pressure off of number 2 and number 6? Both teams out on the field here, and great atmosphere. The LED lights are on. And this is just what you want to start October. Meaningful football for the Panthers. They were not in a game like this a year ago, and certainly something new. And something new for Coach Ross Newton here, coaching in a big game, his first year. But an old familiar face for him opposite the sidelines of the Panthers is Coach Vakakis. And for more on this relationship that goes back a long time, we go down to the third member of our team, Blake Stevenson, with more on that.
Well, coming off a bye week, Pelham is fresh into this matchup against Spain Park, off a win over James. These coaches know each other very well. Coach Newton and Coach Vakakis, former teammates at Homewood High School, and squaring it off on Friday Night Lights way later now as coaches. Coach Vakakis has had Pelham's number under his 3 years at Spain Park, outscoring them 116-21 and winning all 3 of his matchups. Coach Newton looks to flip the script on his former teammate and come out with a victory, handing Coach Vakakis his first loss of the series against Pelham.
And it is a tall task with this Jaguars football team. 2 losses on the year, but again, that undersells the talent, the ability, and the expectations for Coach Vakakis and this team. And again, Coach Vakakis, Coach Newton, both sons of coaches, both have the pedigree to be a head coach. Vakakis has a little more experience as the head man, a lot of success at JO before he was here at Spain Park, but both of them have been in football a very, very long time, and that's certainly something here tonight that we will want to keep an eye on. We are ready to get underway here from Jaguar Stadium. Spain Park will kick it to the Pelham Panthers. The ball bounces to the 10. The Panthers have it from there. It's Jacob Gibbs out past the 20, past the 30, close to the 35. Great field position to start.
Great return there, just kind of a low line drive kick. Able to take it up that far side hash, bounce to the outside, get us right about the 34-yard line, start this drive.
And we know it has been all about a fast start. Panthers able to do it against Chilton County and against Calera. But tonight it will be more vital than ever, especially getting the ball here to start. Dylan Smith and the offense. Smith made his first start on this field 2 years ago, a 39-0 loss. A give to Tristan Rutledge up the left side, picks up 4.
That's what you're going to need. Lean on that big offensive line with the Panthers. Push, reestablish that line of scrimmage. Great job on the first down for the Panthers offense.
Rutledge gets 5. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. And in motion is Ethan Drawhorn. Smith keeps, dives forward, about a yard shy of a first.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a zone read, maybe some busted play, got a little mix up there in the backfield. Dylan able to keep it, make something really out of nothing, come up with a 3rd and short.
So 3rd down and 1 here, opening drive of the night. 10:52 opening quarter of play. Smith sets a man in motion. The handoff. Rutledge going to be stopped short.
Yeah, look, he had a bit of a seam. It closed up quickly.
So 4th down and 1, and
already decision time for the Panthers.
Panthers bring out the punt team.
And I like this call right here. Of course, we may see a wrinkle we're not expecting, but look, we just got the kickoff. There's a lot of game to be played. Let's not take any chances. Put them in great field position.
Smith back deep to punt the football away. That one looked like it was deflected. It's going to bounce. Initially a Pelham bounce and then a little bit for Spain Park and settle down at the 39-yard line of Spain Park.
Yeah, the punt like it just awkwardly come off the side of Dylan's foot.
So we'll step aside briefly. Spain Park with the football when we come back.
Welcome to Taco Mac Pelham, where flavor starts with fresh, never frozen wings. All with your favorite sports playing on every screen. Surrounded by Pelham's biggest fans, with over 30 beers on tap and good vibes on every table. Come hungry, come ready. This is flavor worth cheering for. This is Taco Mac Pelham, where Pelham comes.
And Spain Park with the ball here. First down really quickly. Bradley throws low but complete to Keena Rigo.
Rigo did a great job kind of saving Bradley there. A low pass to the outside. He was able to go down and get his hands around it. Snag that for the catch.
Second down and 5. Opening drive here for the Jaguars. Play action sets it up, screen to the outside, pass complete. Moves the chains and more. Ethan Boykin, Mason McClure, the junior with the reception and the first down, first one of the night for Spain Park.
Yeah, McClure extremely athletic, making Panthers miss out there. You see it's a little bit of a tempo. They're coming right back to it again.
First and 10. Bradley in the pistol. Hands it off, first run of the game for the Jags. Nice burst past the 40, pushed out of bounds. A flag comes out late.
I think that's going to be a face mask on the Panthers. About a yard before he stepped down. Looks like we got a handle on it.
Charles Bewley pushes him out of bounds. And that will be a face mask, so not the start you want defensively for the Panthers. That'll tack on 15.
Yeah, kind of a slow start for the Panthers here. A little bit on their heels.
Brock Bradley and the offense look as advertised. They go right down the field, and the PAT is good. 7-0 Spain Park, 7:41 to go first quarter. We'll step aside here. Pelham offense with the ball, a chance to respond when we come back. This is Pelham Panther football on 93.3 The River, NFHS, and YouTube. Right back after this.
If neck, back, or shoulder pain leave you feeling less
and dependability. Technique Automotive can take care of anything your car needs. Technique Automotive, 3069 Lee Street in Pelham.
And we are back here, Spain Park, kicking to the Panthers, 7-0 lead. Ball bounces to the 15. Panthers take it from there out to the 23-yard line. It's Jacob Gibbs bringing it out. And with some other big matchups here tonight, we go back down to Blake Stevenson.
Well, not many regional matchups tonight. Helena at Ben Russell and Chelsea at Chilton County is all we have for the regional matchups. Brookwood is at Calera, Thompson is at Hewitt Trustful, and Hoover is at Oak Mountain for the other key matchups tonight.
Definitely some key games to look out for, but this one in the region is the big one. A lot of ramifications for playoffs. And Jacob Gibbs gets it, and he is strung out. And no gain.
No gain. Just thought he had a little bit out there on the far outside. Just couldn't quite turn the corner and make the one-man miss.
E.J. Curley with the tackle. Second down and 10. 3 wide to the near side. Smith takes it, looking to pass, pressure comes, and he's going to go down. Sacked for a loss, 3rd and long.
They pinned their ears back there. They knew exactly what was coming. As soon as Dylan took one step, looked out in the pocket, little outside blitz there just completely covered him up. Had nowhere to run.
3rd down and 15, and early in this game, Spain Park looks like the fresher team, even though the Panthers are coming out off of the bye.
3-man rush here. I don't see if we're going to see any blitz on this one, but let's see if they bring them. You'd kind of be surprised at 3rd and 15 that they wouldn't.
Smith shifts Rutledge to his right. Smith lofts one up, incomplete. Looking for Marcus Arnold, but too tall, too strong, and another quick 3 and out.
Yeah, I think that last pressure that Dylan was dealing with, got in his head on that one as well. Just didn't set his feet, step into it. It sailed on him on the far outside. So again, Spain Park Jaguars going to be getting the ball back. This is not the start Panthers are going to need if they're going to make a threat at all in this game.
6:09, the second straight 3 and out. And a good bounce there. Down to the 36-yard line of the Jaguars. So nothing doing offensively for the Panthers. Jaguars with the ball again will step aside. It's Pelham Panther football on 93.3 The River, NFHS and YouTube. Right back after
3M
this.
Carts and Mowers. They have the latest in lawnmowers.
At Evolve IT, we're not just an IT provider. We're your business's passionate, resolute, expert technology partner. We're redefining IT, increasing your business's productivity, profitability, security, scalability, and continuity. We commit to excellence, providing game-changing, reliable, and innovative.
Nothing Spain Park over your Pelham Panthers here. Spain Park with the ball and the lead. Looking to add to it here in the first quarter. Panthers defense looking to gain some steam and swing some momentum. Good start there. Stymied the run. Trying to go left.
Yeah, safeties did a good job coming up, keeping him from going to the outside, sealing that edge, making a good open field tackle. Nice job by the Panthers stopping that first down run.
Hudson Hibbard picks up 2, 2nd down and 8. Play action, Bradley looking to pass complete. 1st down and more past midfield, diving forward to the 48-yard line of the Panthers.
Yeah, majority of these pass routes by the Jaguars, they're all about anywhere from 5 to 15 yards, not showing much. Have to think that's going to be a setup we're looking at. At some point, we're going to see a play action, play one deep. But right now, they're just all, getting basically to the 1st down marker, turn around, sitting in the hole.
Connor Greb with the reception. 1st down and 10. Panthers looking for some sort of momentum swing, and a great anticipation there, looking to set up Keena Rigo in the flats, and that one's blown up for no gain.
Rigo getting up a little bit of a limp there, trying to get back. Back to the huddle. Looks like he's going to come out of the sidelines. We're going to be checking on him.
Chima Jimwo making the play for the Panthers. 2nd down and 10. Second drive of the game for Brock Bradley and the Jaguars. It's a handoff. Another big gain off the left side. Hudson Hibbard with the carry. Sets up 3rd down.
About a 3rd and 3.
Panthers looking for something here. They've been unable to get anything going here in this first quarter. 3:50 to go. Third down and 3. Panthers sideline with some energy. And that's the stop you need. Good penetration up front. It was Uriah Barganier getting into the backfield, slowing him down, and the Panthers bring him down. Set up 4th and 2.
Barganier did a great job shooting through there, kind of blowing that left tackle up, able to make the stop. You kind of watch this Panther defense. It looks like we're so nervous that Brock Bradley arm, what they're going to do. They're getting 4 and 5 yards in the carry. Great job by that defense to stop the run. Looks like they're going to be going for it here on 4th.
Panthers sideline on their feet.
And that's what they're doing it for. Just a hard count, and that's going to be a free 5 and a 1st down.
And frustration from the defense there.
You had them. All they were no intention of running the play right there. That's a free set of downs and starting over.
And that speaks to what you just said. You're just anticipating Bradley making a play, this explosive offense, and that is the way the offense can make you pay without even snapping the ball. They'll run it on first down. Good job by the defense to hold them up at the line of scrimmage. Minimal gain, second down.
Yeah, it's just you continue to hear the stories of Brock Bradley. You've heard it for 3-4 years now. Clemson commit, what he can do with his arm. And right now he's living rent-free, this Panther defense head.
Pistol for Bradley, second down and 8. The Pelham 35-yard line. Another run and a good job up front by the Panthers to neutralize the run game. Sets up another third down.
Great linebacker play. Get lower. Would not allow him to continue to run. Just kind of get there, wait for some help, clean that up. A third and long here for the Jaguars. See if the Panthers get off the field.
Third down and 6. Empty backfield for Bradley. He is in no hurry. Bradley takes the snap. Looking to pass. Steps up. Throws deep. Has a man wide open. Touchdown.
Oh, he got it.
Too easy.
Ooh. When that ball came out of his hand, it looked like it was way too much. That ball was on the money, right at the back of the end zone.
That is why he's going to Clemson, folks.
That was a pretty ball, pretty pass by Brock Bradley.
And McClure all by his lonesome there. Nobody near him. Touchdown, 13-0, 1:30 to go first quarter.
We talked about those 5- and 10-yard passes. We're going to set something up here deep, and there it was.
Kick is up, kick's good. Panthers looking for answers here with 1:30 in the first quarter, 14-0. Here at Spain Park, we'll step aside. Panthers with the ball when we come back.
Zapata Mexican Restaurant is ready to feed hungry Pelham Panthers.
Joseph Chambers State Farm, 205-663-3276.
14-0 Spain Park, cruising in the first quarter. Pelham Panthers looking for answers as Spain Park has 2 touchdowns before the Panthers have a first down. Good field position to start out to the 35. And what do you do here to find a spark offensively? Did feel like defensively you're starting to find some answers. False start gives Spain Park new life, and they quickly capitalize.
Exactly, and I think we're in a situation where we're trying to run right, left, get this linebackers play. We tried some pass plays. You go back to the first series, running between the tackles, we had the most success. I think that's what you've got to do right into the teeth of this defense. Number one, we got to milk this clock. We need to eat clock, shorten this game. Because we keep doing 3 and out, this thing's going to get ugly.
Ugly real quick. And kind of playing right into what Spain Park wants. Get them the ball to find an explosive play.
We will not be surviving a track meet.
Injured player on the field is Jalen Mosley for Spain Park.
Putting any pressure on that right foot.
Yeah, hate to see that. Yeah, and Spain Park comes into this one 3-2. They lost to Hoover. They lost by 1 point to Benjamin Russell. So deceptive to see a team 3-2 that is this talented. Still the number 9 team in all of 6A.
With losses to Hoover and Ben Russell.
And that's a pretty good
that tells you why.
Couple of losses.
And a 35-34 to Ben Russell
at
that.
Benjamin Russell.
Right.
At that. 1:22 first quarter. Dylan Smith looking to pass. Dials one up. Into the air, it's picked off.
Out of bounds.
And they'll say he's out of bounds. And that is fortunate for the Panthers.
Maybe we'll get another look at this up here.
One looking for Marcus Arnold. There's some contact there in all arms. So
just say maybe it's glad there's no replay in high school football, because that left foot might have gotten down up there. Either way, it's second down for the Panthers.
Second down and 10. It's a keeper from Dylan Smith, and nice chunky yardage there. Picks up 6 on second down to set up 3rd and 4.
I think he's trying to open something up with that first down play on the far side. But I think this running game is key to us right now. And I love the keeper by Dylan there. Let's kind of have that defense playing on their heels a little bit. They're expecting a heavy dose of Tristan Rutledge. Dylan may have to put a lot on his shoulders tonight.
Rutledge to the sideline for this 3rd down play. 4 to go. Smith going to keep it. He's got a first down easily. Just shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So he showed pass, and it's just a quick draw, and good play drawn up there. It's a first down for the Panthers.
Huge play right there to move the sticks and to keep this drive moving. Again, Dylan's a factor they're probably not looking at right now, not really focusing on him. Marcus Arnold, Jake Gibbs, you got Tristan Rutledge. They're all eyeing anything we can do to keep this chains moving.
A year ago it was Tristan Darden making so many big plays. You don't have that weapon here. So you look to Jordan Winston, you look to Ethan Drawhorn to maybe take some pressure off the big 2 receivers as the first quarter in the books. And it belongs to the Spain Park Jaguars, 14-0. Pelham Panthers on the move, looking for answers as we start quarter number 2. We'll be right back here from Jaguar Stadium on the campus of Spain Park High School right after this on 93.3 The River, NFHS, and YouTube. This is Pelham Panther football.
Full Moon Barbecue has been named one of the top 10 barbecue restaurants in America. So enjoy the best when cheering on the Panthers. For your next outing, complete your tailgate with barbecue pork sliders, smoked wings, mac and cheese, and of course their very famous Half Moon cookies. Call ahead or drop by the Pelham location, minutes from Ned Bearden Stadium. Full Moon is a proud sponsor of the Pelham Panthers. Full Moon Barbecue and Pelham High School, a winning combination.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is
Automotive, 3069 Lee Street in Pelham.
1st and 10 Pelham Panthers at their own 48. Smith takes it, hands it off, blown up in the backfield, and that's going nowhere.
That's just too slow to develop. So much speed on that outside rush. They'd already closed in. It didn't matter if Dylan was going to give it or keep it. They had that completely covered up. We got to come out of that backfield a lot quicker than that.
Nathan Bird all over that one. Defensive lineman for Spain Park. 2nd down and 11. Smith changes the play. Shifts Rutledge 3 wide up top. High snap, takes it, lofts it up, caught. Pass complete into Spain Park territory. Inside of the 25 down to the 23-yard line. First down, Marcus Arnold.
I love that right there. Just a little quick play action stand up and right down the seam. Get Arnold, get with the play. They're trying to pick up on tempo right here a little bit.
Empty set for Dylan Smith, waiting for him to set the chains. Takes the snap. He will keep it. Nice gain down to the 15-yard line.
Absolutely no intent, but for Dylan to keep it the entire time, snap, he just head straight upfield.
Panthers playing with some pace here. 2nd down, a long 2. Smith with Rutledge to his right. Gibbs and Drawhorn to the near side. Marcus Arnold up top. Play action. Looking for Marcus Arnold. There's some contact flags come out. And that will give the Panthers a fresh set of downs. As Spain Park, they're anticipating a big play for Marcus Arnold there and grabbing a little too much of him.
Yeah, I think that was a great play call, too. I really was thinking we were just going to try to get the first down and then work some of our key plays to put it in the end zone once we got the new set of downs. But a great way, just kind of fake to Tristan, pull up, throw the fade to Arnold. He was able to get the flag pulled.
It was Jalen Mosley in coverage. It's now 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Panthers have got to capitalize here. 14-0, Spain Park on top. High snap. Smith keeps it. Surging forward near the 5.
Looks like they got him right on the 5-yard line. A bobble snap there, and I think he was wanting to get it to Tristan, just didn't have time. He kept it himself.
We've seen a couple of those. A little bit of a high snap. Second down, goal to go at the 5. Marcus Arnold in motion. That one blown up at the 5 as Smith again keeps.
Yeah, I think they're starting to pick up on Dylan running the ball a little bit. We faked the speed sweep to the far side with Marcus Arnold. Dylan keeps it and runs right up the middle, and that middle linebacker, he reminded him what he's there and what his job's to do.
3rd and goal, 5 yards to go. Gibbs, the man in motion. Marcus Arnold to the near side, 3 bunched to the far. Smith rolling. Smith lofts one up, and that's dangerous.
He got it.
And somehow it's caught.
He got
it. Touchdown Panthers. Jacob Gibbs out of nowhere into the end zone for 6.
Outside linebacker for Spain Park's eyes were big as saucers watching that ball come down to him, and somehow Gibbs comes over him, high points it, snags it from him. Touchdown Panthers.
4 defenders in the area, and somehow Jacob Gibbs is the one to come down with it. Ill-advised pass, but it's in for a touchdown.
Dylan throws a prayer up, and Gibbs answers.
Couldn't believe my eyes. Smith throws up a prayer, and somehow it's answered.
Wow.
And even the Panthers, the reaction was a little delayed.
Did we do
just
that?
See that?
Did we just score?
Panthers answer in a big way. It's 14-7, 8:56 to go in the second quarter. Spain Park with the ball when we come back.
3M Carts and Mowers. They have the latest in lawn mowers.
100 authentic and delicious Mexican dishes to choose from. Zapata Mexican Restaurant, where Valleydale meets Highway 31 in Pelham.
And just when you thought Dylan Smith had made a catastrophic mistake, he throws it up trying to avoid a sack into about 4 blue jerseys. 1 white one there, and he comes down with it, Jacob Gibbs. And now some miscues on special teams for Spain Park. Trying to come up with the kick. It's a low one, and he goes down at the 9, so Spain Park will have it there.
You know, and you see this a lot. You see teams get up real quick, 14-0, 21-0, and they feel like, hey, we've got control of this. We're in good shape. And they kind of take off the gas just a little bit, and all of a sudden mistakes start to happen. Panthers just put one in the end zone. They just kind of flubbed a return here. Tried two of them trying to get the ball, kicking it back and forth between each other, end up kneeling it at the 9. Huge play here. See if the Panthers defense can capitalize.
8:51 in the second quarter. It's 14-7. Spain Park on top. Bradley with it. Hands it off on first down. Minimal gain. Trying to go off the left side of center. And he might have picked up a yard.
Great job of the defense. Keep everything in front of them right now.
Second down and 10. Really would love to have seen an ISO of Coach Gray on that touchdown. No. Okay. Second and 10.
Great job. Don't do that again.
It's a handoff trying to go right, and he is swallowed up for a loss, and it'll be third down and 12.
Panther defense playing at a different pace. It's kind of like look, Brock, you may beat us with your arm, but we're going to stop this run game, and that's what they've showed this series.
And that is when your secondary becomes so crucial because he's going to test him.
Oh, absolutely.
You know he's going to test him.
Yeah, he's got the ability. He's got the talent. You've got to be ready.
Third down and 12.
And we're going to see it right after this timeout.
And Coach Vakakis is heated. And not a guy I would want to see screaming at me.
No, not at all. He knows that he can feel it. The momentum has shifted. And it's going to they may be a couple more minutes here before Spain Park can start getting it back. Panthers have got to take advantage of this.
Got to capitalize
here.
You
have to take advantage of this.
14-7, 7:40 to go second quarter. Big third and long coming up for the Pelham Panther defense. Looking for a stop here from Spain Park. We'll be right back after this.
Joseph Chambers State Farm is a big supporter of Pelham Athletics. Their mission is to serve their customers' needs through their knowledge of insurance and excellent customer service. Joseph Chambers State Farm takes pride in what they do. Located on Canyon Park Drive in Pelham. Joseph Chambers State Farm, 205-663-3276.
Third and long for Spain Park, and the old buddies playing chess here. Coach Newton, Coach Vakakis. See what Coach Vakakis dials up here. His quarterback in the end zone looking, nowhere to go. He's going to do it with his legs, stretching forward, and he is short of the line to gain. It'll be fourth down and 5. Punt team comes out, and there you held your breath for a second once he squirted through the middle of the field, started gaining momentum. Thought Bradley would do it with his legs.
He did. He had a one-man to miss. An outstanding job, open field tackle there by the Panthers to clean that up. You're doing exactly what you want. You've got the Jaguar punt team out. Listen, we got Marcus Arnold standing on a 50-yard line. Good field position for the Panthers. See what we can do before we go into the second half.
Good snap. Punt hangs in the air at the 42. Arnold takes it down past the 35, and great field position for this Panther offense. Just like that, they got the ball. 6:47 to go here before the half. And what a swing here, and if you can put some more points on the board here.
Oh, it's huge.
Feel like you got a brand new ball game. Panthers trailed 14-0, and it looked like Spain Park would get whatever they wanted.
They got that lead. They felt a little confident. Just enough to back off a little bit. Panthers are taking advantage of this. And you do. They talk about the mojo. You start affecting that momentum a little bit, and you don't know when it's going to end. And Panthers got to ride this ride for as long as they can.
First down and 10 at the Jag 35. Play action pass is incomplete. The rare drop from Marcus Arnold, and he had one man to beat for the end zone.
He had, I think he felt like he had it beat. Just forgot to take the ball with him in that process. But I love the play calling, open it up. Yeah, that 5 and 10 yard, it's really not open. That 15 to 20 in the inside of the hashes, they're really got some wide open receivers here for the Panthers.
Panthers starting to feel things out on the offensive side. Second down and 10. It's going to be a handoff going left. Big gain out past the 30. Jacob Gibbs with the carry. Nice gain to set up third and short. Got to think it's 4 down territory here.
You got to love that play. Little Just everything to the left. Had some lead blocking out here, coming to the near side. We got to keep these chains moving. Got to get a first.
3rd down and 3. Movement up front, and they are pointing.
A defensive line shift has us moving just a little bit. That's all it needs.
And Jonah G with the movement up front, and that's going to cost the Panthers 5.
That's 5 yards in the wrong direction.
3rd and 8. 3rd and 7. .5:45 to go before the half. 14-7 Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers.
Expect some pressure right here.
Play action, sets it up, pass complete to Jacob Gibbs. He's close to the line of game, looks to be a half-yard short. Thought he might be able to turn there and
yeah, exactly. Just kind of twisted his way. Just thought he was going to lay it out for it, but just couldn't get it done. So 4th and short,
Panthers
maybe a yard. We're moving
more
again.
movement.
That shifting by the defensive line is really affecting the Panther offensive line. Every time they move and shift, we react with them.
Samir Hasty, a little bit of movement.
That may change the play call just a little bit for Coach Gray.
So 4th and half a yard becomes 4th and 6. And a big difference. Panthers still going to go.
Empty set here.
At the 31-yard line of Spain Park. Takes it, sets it up, pump fakes, and drops for a 2-yard gain, but it is enough to turn the ball over. And E.J. Curley all over Dylan Smith.
And that may be enough to end that momentum run right there, getting a turnover on downs. Quick, we tried to look for a quick slant, nothing there. They were just sitting on that 5 yards. Dylan tries to make something with his feet and had a spy on him. That ended it.
So Spain Park will get it back. Their own 30-yard line, 4:39 to go here before the half. 14-7, Jaguars on top of the Panthers. Bradley takes it, play action. Adaman zips it behind him, incomplete. Looking for Keena Rigo, 2nd down and 10.
And Rigo had come off the field just a bit ago on that ankle. Looks like he's back in looking pretty good, but Brock Bradley not on the same page. Rigo didn't even look like he was expecting to get the pass to him.
Coach Briggs hoping his defense can hold here a couple more minutes, maybe give the offense one more look at it before intermission. Panthers' goal just got to be able to keep this one within striking distance, take it to the 4th quarter, and see if you can make something happen. 14-7 the score. Run looking on the outside, spinning off defenders. Out past the 35. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Panthers with a trailing by 7, 14-7 with 4:20 left in the 2nd quarter. What you cannot have happen right now is eat this clock down. Let the Jaguars eat the clock down and punch in, because they're going to be getting the ball when
the ball
start
out
the
of the
second
break.
half. What you cannot have that situation. Defense has got to get off the field here quickly.
3rd and 3. Bradley, play action, pass complete. 1st down and more. Down inside of the Pelham Panther 45-yard line to the 43.
Quick play action, just a quick slant across the middle, wide open. Panthers swarming on him, trying to get him down, trying to get their hand in there to strip that ball out, make a play happen.
And that is what makes this offense so deadly. They can get it done in so many different ways. Another play action here, loft up, pass complete. Down to the 31-yard line this time. It is Landrick Hallman, the junior tight end for the Jaguars, with another 1st down, 11-yard gain. 3:33 to go before the half.
Chains have reset. Clock started again. Working down to 3:20 now.
Play action, Bradley pumps again behind Rigo. Second down and 10.
Brock Bradley pumped on that one. I feel like if he'd have let it go the first time, he had him exactly where he wanted him, but he pumped, you let him get a little more open and just trail behind him.
Second down and 10. Play action again. Bradley looking, has a man deep. Touchdown. Rigo wide open, and Bradley making it look easy. 3:08 to go before the half. Spain Park extends the lead.
Pulling our safety here to the near side. He kind of isolated over there up the seam. Had a Panther defender beat by about 5 yards. Not what you wanted. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the second quarter. Extra point pending for the Jaguars. Look to be going up 21-7.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-7, 3:08 to go before the half. Panthers looking to answer before intermission. We'll step aside here from Spain Park with the Pelham Panthers with the football when we come back on 93.3.
Chambers, your local State Farm agent here in Pelham since 2017. We're proud to be supporters of Pelham High Athletics. When I was younger, I loved playing youth sports and being a part of my high school team, and I wanted to give back to this year's team and support any way I could. Me and my team want to help you and your family, regardless of where you may be in life. We can help you with auto, home, life, retirement planning, and so much more. Stop by our office to see what we can do for you. Let's go Panthers. Go get them.
Like edgers, blowers, and hedge trimmers. And if your mower isn't running in top shape, 3M Carts and Mowers Service Department can get it back on the job in no time. 3M Carts and Mowers, 734 Industrial Park Drive in Pelham.
21-7. Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. 3:08 to go before the half. Low kick. Panthers going to get it at the 28. And with some updates in some other games around the area, we go back down to Blake Stevenson.
Yeah, well, we got two big region games right now, and they're both shutouts. Ben Russell 14, Helena 0. Chelsea 16, Chilton County 0. Brookwood is at Calera. They're winning that one 13-7. Other games of interest: Thompson beating Hewitt Trustful 10-3. Hoover beating Oak Mountain 21-0, and Clay Chalkville beating Mountain Brook 14-0.
Looks like some not so close games here so far. So 3:07 to go before the half here. Marcus Arnold with a reception out past the 40. Good start to the drive here, and crucial drive for the Panthers here before half.
Absolutely. You'd love to answer this, put some points on the board before you go into the half.
With this Spain Park offense, you know they can put points up in a hurry. And now, unfortunately, you're going to have to match them to get back in this one. Touchdown here before the half would go a long way. 1st and 10. Fake to Jacob Gibbs. Smith tries to keep it himself. And back to the line of scrimmage, and that is, Spain Park is keying in on that Dylan Smith run.
I think we're going to have a little more luck now. You got to be giving that ball away. They pegged Dylan, and I think that may help us. We saw Jacob Gibbs on the last drive do a speed sweep and get a little bit of some yardage on it. May have to be going back to it, him or Arnold.
2nd down and 9. Clock down to 2:23 and counting. Smith in no hurry here. Plenty of time. Back to pass. Smith steps up. He'll run, keep it himself. Slides forward, picks up a couple. Set up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, got a little pressure as that pocket collapsed. Dylan steps up, Made one man miss, get a little bit out of that, but just great coverage by the Jaguar secondary, just leaving nothing open.
Clock ticking down to 1:43. (21-7) Spain Park on top. Back to pass. Smith zips one. Beautiful ball. Complete to Jacob Gibbs for the first down.
Yeah, Dillon able to put that in a very tight window. Great job on third down. Moving the sticks here. More importantly, keeps the clock moving. They've already reset the chains. Clock continues to tick down. We're at 1:20. Keep that Spain Park offense off the field.
1st and 10. Smith looking to pass, steps up, wants to run. Pressure comes, lofts one up. Unbelievable catch from Marcus Arnold inside of the 20 down to the 15. Shades of Tim Tebow, the jump pass from Smith into the red zone.
Dillon fighting his way through there, trying to find some room. I thought he was going to get chased down from the backside as he kind of stepped up in the pocket and started running here to the near side hash. He sees Arnold kind of break away, little jump pass, just touch on it. Get it up there, and Arnold makes a few miss and gets downfield. Let's see if we can turn this into points.
That is some backyard football there from Dillon Smith to Marcus Arnold. Down to a minute to go here. And he is going to go down. Ball is out. And it looks like Spain Park has it.
Yeah, Dillon had a man he thought was open, realized not quite enough for him. He pulls it back down, tries to make a move, and they just strip the ball out of his hand as he goes down.
So just like that, the momentum short-lived. Spain Park gets it back. 55 seconds to go before the half, and now you worry here about the Brock Bradley deep ball.
Oh, absolutely. And if you're Coach Vakak, it's exactly what you're going to do. Vakak is going to step back and say, hey, guys, we need some points right here. Let's put this thing away. Let's go in the half, come back second half, get the ball again, do it. I have a feeling you're going to see, with 55 seconds, a lot of yardage covered in the hurry.
55 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 21. Bradley back to pass. Zips one up, man. His open pass is caught. Out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Clock down to 47 seconds.
Got him tackled inbound, so as soon as they reset the chains, clock will continue.
Again, you feel like 47 seconds for this offense, an eternity. Bradley looking to pass, steps up. Going to do it with his feet. Out past midfield to the 46. Call it 45-yard line. First down. 39 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're already basically nearly halfway what they need, and they've done that in about 19 seconds.
(21-7) empty backfield, and a whistle.
I think we got a timeout for the Panthers, and I think that's a good call. They were on the far side. They were set up, had trips set up on the far side, and just watching that seam, we've already seen 2 big touchdowns come off of that, and I think they were ready to dial up number 3.
39 seconds to go before the half. We'll step aside with them. 21-7, Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. Right back after this.
Zapata Mexican Restaurant is ready to feed hungry Pelham Panther fans. Zapata is family-owned and operated and a proud part of the Pelham area for more than 20 years. They have more than 100 authentic and delicious Mexican dishes to choose from. Zapata Mexican Restaurant, where Valleydale meets Highway 31 in Pelham.
Joseph Chambers State Farm is a big supporter of Pelham Athletics. Their mission is to serve the customers' needs through their knowledge of insurance and excellent customer service. Joseph Chambers State Farm takes pride in what they do. Located on Canyon Park Drive in Pelham. Joseph Chambers State Farm, 205-663-3276.
21-7, Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. 1st and 10, Brock Bradley. Pass is complete. And past the 35, diving forward. Near the 32-yard line.
Moving the chains once again. Panthers doing a pretty good job not allowing anything deep. But that safety valve just kind of come out of the backfield, dragging across the middle. Was all they needed to get that first down.
31 seconds to go, 21-7. Bradley looking to pass. Pressure comes, he rolls right and goes out of bounds. Good pressure from Jacob Armstead there, 24 seconds to go, second down.
Great job as well by the secondary, keeping everything in front of them. Thought they had a man here streaking about the 10-yard line. And Bradley had picked him up as well, but the safety quickly closed, and Bradley realized he just needed to step out of bounds.
Second and 11, 24 seconds. Bradley looking deep, has a man, jump balls, caught it inside of the 10-foot race, touchdown Spain Park. And Brock Bradley and company, they march right down the field. Barrett Price has it for a touchdown, and the lead is now 20.
Yeah, as soon as he makes that catch over there, run the flag route, puts that foot in the ground, reverses field, comes back up. We were just grabbing at him, trying to get a hold of him.
15 seconds to go before the half. And Spain Park has opened it up to a 21-point lead. So Panthers looking to get to the half. They got 15 seconds to do it. They will have the ball back when we come back right after these messages.
If neck, back, or shoulder pain, Taco Mac Pelham, where flavor starts with fresh, never frozen wings. All with your favorite sports playing on every screen. Surrounded by Pelham's biggest fans, with over 30 beers on tap and good vibes on every table. Come hungry, come ready. This is flavor worth cheering for. This is Taco Mac Pelham, where Pelham comes to watch, eat, and win.
They've built a reputation on honesty, accountability, and dependability. Technique Automotive can take care of anything your car needs. Technique Automotive, 3069 Lee Street in Pelham.
15 seconds to go until halftime, and the Panthers likely want to get in that locker room and regroup. 28-7, Spain Park on top, and Brock Bradley is having a field day. Panthers have had several opportunities, and a turnover on downs has cost them several big opportunities, and this could be a much different ball game. 9 seconds to go. You got to think they will run it and run out that clock and regroup.
Yeah, absolutely. I would not think we're going to run any type of play here. Probably just take a knee. Let's get in the half. Anything you would want to do, running the ball, even a pass, potential interception, you do not want that situation. Let's get in the half. Figure this thing out.
First down and 10. Panthers want a timeout.
We lined up as if we were going to run a pass play. Maybe Gray and Newton wanted to see exactly how they were going to defend it. Call a timeout. Maybe rethink that.
And what is the message from this coaching staff down there in the huddle? Again, you look at the opportunities the Panthers have had. You feel like they should have more than 7 points, and they find themselves down 21 here.
I think the message is, yeah, you're in a situation that's 28-7. Boys, you were 14-7 with a 4th and 1 inside the 30-yard line. You had the opportunity, but you shot yourself in the foot, a couple of false starts, and now in your situation quickly, 14 more points get put on the board, and you are where you are. You can't be everything not how great Spain Park is, even though they played outstanding first half. Don't get me wrong. There's some opportunities here at Pelham left on the field.
28-7 your score here at the half, and Panthers will regroup into the locker room, and we wait for Blake to talk to Coach. Several opportunities Panthers just could not capitalize. find themselves down 21 points.
Well, Coach, you're down 28-7. What changes do you make in the second half?
A lot of changes. We got to block better. We got to tackle better. We got to cover better. We got to catch better. If there's anything, we got to coach better. If there's anything done with football, we got to do it better this half.
They've been able to pass the ball very effectively. How do you stop that going into the second half?
A combination of pressure and coverage.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
28-7, Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. A lot of work to do in the locker room, and we will step aside here. Homecoming for Spain Park. Some festivities here. We'll hear from the Pelham Panther Band when we come back right after this on 93.3 The River, NFHS, and YouTube right after these messages.
3M Carts and Motors.
As respected industry leaders, we are here,
working hard for you
in an effort to provide you with
excellence in sports medicine
and excellence in sports injury prevention.
We're here for the coaches, athletic trainers and mentors
who are shaping the next generation of legends.
We are here to help keep your kids and family
safe and healthy.
We are here for you,
aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Your State Farm insurance agent in Pelham is a friend, a neighbor. Joseph can take care of your home and auto insurance needs, as well as life insurance. State Farm was recently ranked #1 by J.D. Power & Associates for life insurance customer satisfaction. Joseph's office is located in the Canyon Park Office Center, 205-663-3276. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Pelham Green Machine under the direction of Justin Ward. It is halftime here at Spain Park, 28-7. Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. Will step aside here and recap the first half here in a few moments. Look ahead to the second right after this on 93.3 The River, YouTube, and NFHS. Right back after this.
I'm Joseph Chambers, your local State Farm agent here in Pelham since 2017. We're proud to be supporters of Pelham High Athletics. When I was younger, I loved playing youth sports and being a part of my high school team, and I wanted to give back to this year's team and support any way I could. Me and my team want to help you and your family, regardless of where you may be in life. We can help you with auto, home, life, retirement planning, and so much more. Stop by our office to see what we can do for you. Let's go Panthers. Go get them.
At Evolve IT, we're not just an IT provider. We're your business's passionate, resolute, expert technology partner. We're redefining IT, increasing your business's productivity, profitability, security, scalability, and continuity. We commit to excellence, providing game-changing, reliable, and innovative solutions as we roll up our sleeves and dive into your IT infrastructure. Take ownership of your challenges and map out solutions alongside you to fulfill your business goals and needs. Evolve IT, redefining IT, empowering growth.
Full Moon Barbecue has been named one of the top 10 barbecue restaurants in America. So enjoy the best when cheering on the Panthers. For your next outing, complete your tailgate with barbecue pork sliders, smoked wings, mac and cheese, and of course their very famous Half Moon cookies. Call ahead or drop by the Pelham location, minutes from Ned Bearden Stadium. Full Moon is a proud sponsor of the Pelham Panthers. Full Moon Barbecue and Pelham High School, a winning combination.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
As respected industry leaders, we are here.
Working hard for you.
In an effort to provide you with
Excellence in sports medicine.
And excellence in sports injury prevention.
We're here for the coaches, athletic trainers and mentors
who are shaping the next generation of legends.
We are here to help keep your kids and family
safe and healthy.
We are here for you.
Aggressively pursuing
victory over injury.
Welcome to Taco Mac Pelham, where flavor starts with fresh, never frozen wings. All with your favorite sports playing on every screen. Surrounded by Pelham's biggest fans, with over 30 beers on tap and good vibes on every table. Come hungry, come ready. This is flavor worth cheering for. This is Taco Mac Pelham, where Pelham comes to watch, eat, and win.
Some celebrated showbiz stars as well. Don Knotts, who played Andy's deputy Barney Fife, and Jim Neighbors, the lovable, extremely naive gas station attendant Gomer Pyle. October 3rd, 1961.
Spain Park 28-7 Jaguars on top of the Pelham Panthers in a half that Spain Park jumps up 14-0 and Panthers find a little bit of momentum. Looks like they're going to have a chance to score again. 14-7, 4th and 1, and things snowball south after that. Spain Park able to tack on 2 touchdowns after that. Justin Foster, Kyle Cotton, Blake Stevenson with us on the sideline. And Kyle, just overall impressions of a first half that had a couple of moments for the Panthers, but mostly it was all Jaguars.
Absolutely. Jaguars played an outstanding first half. They did exactly what they needed. We saw that lull open up the door for the Panthers to be able to get a little bit, got some points on the board. You mentioned the 4th and 1. False start, kind of take us out of that as well. But also remember, we turned the ball over inside the red zone. The very next series, 2 excellent opportunities to put points on the board. Was not able to do that. Now you're in a situation where Spain Park's going to get the ball, start in the second half. You're going to have to get a stop. They go down, eat some clock, put points on the board here, make it 35 to 7. It's pretty much done.
Put a bow on it.
That's done. Wrap it up.
Still going to be tough with, you're down 21 to an explosive offense. And, what do you do here in the second half to find a spark and find some momentum?
Well, you were having some success. Again, we're shooting ourselves in the foot by false starts, you had things close. But, number one, I don't know defensively if we have an answer to Brock Bradley. He is exactly what he's been talked up to be. That's why he's going to Clemson. Kid's talented. There's a lot of future in front of him. Offensively, we've been able to move the ball, especially you see that 15 to 25 yard up the seams. That's been open. We've got a little bit on the edges, some success there. I think we can score with them, but we need to stay on the field as long as possible. We got to shorten this half. But again, when you're down 21 points, shorten the half seems the exact opposite of what you need.
Yeah, shortening the half, you almost have to get into a kind of a shootout with an offense that thrives in a shootout. And Brock Bradley has absolutely lived up to the billing and picked up where he left off as what he's done against these Pelham Panthers. And you just got to chip away.
You do, and you've got to find some ways to take away some of these possessions for Spain Park, whether it's onside kick. We've got to keep the ball somehow. You score, we got to get the ball back, and putting it in that Jaguar offense hands, it's very difficult. They've showed to be able to stop them. I think they've had one punt tonight.
One punt. Scored with about a minute on the clock, just right down the field. And they will get the ball to start this half. And you could tell Coach Newton frustrated going into the half when Blake talked to him, but you just got to take it one play at a time, one drive at a time. And
not as verbose as we've heard Coach Newton at halftime speeches in the half, kind of asking or answering some of those questions. He was you could tell there was a frustration. He felt like that they've left some opportunities here on the field as well. There's a lot of improvements they've got to do, but yeah, you could definitely tell he was not happy with what the product had put on the first half.
28-7, Spain Park going to get the ball coming out of half, and you almost feel like going to need a defensive score, something, kind of back-to-back scores to make this thing interesting.
You do, and even starting out right now, do you find a way to steal a possession here? Do you come out with an onside kick, some way to keep the ball out of their hands, because we've not been able to see, other than that one punt, be able to stop them. If you punt it, if you kick this thing off deep, you take a chance of eating up a couple of minutes off the clock. You may see an opportunity right here to try to steal one, but the way this kickoff return team is set up, they're right at 10 yards. They're not leaving for much room for error for an onside kick.
Panthers to kick to Spain Park. Coach Bakakis and his team sitting at 3-2, mirror image of the record for the Pelham Panthers. Only difference is when you look at the remainder of the schedule for Spain Park and the remainder of the schedule for the Panthers. Spain Park far easier down the stretch than what Pelham would get, and another shot in the foot, kick it out of bounds, and that's going to be great field position for Spain Park.
Yeah, Spain Park's schedule was a little more front-loaded than Pelham. We were able to get through our Chilton County, Chelsea, and Calera run early, and we're going to finish up here, as we're seeing tonight, with Spain Park, then Helena, then Ben Russell. So it only gets more difficult as we go.
Of course, a big game for the Panthers a week from tonight as they welcome the Helena Huskies to the Hill. Panthers can clinch a playoff spot with one more region win. And they have tonight as an opportunity for that, next week, and then at Benjamin Russell. Currently the leader in the region. Brock Bradley has it. First down, looking deep. Dials one up, has a man open. It is dropped
And I'll have to say,
thanks to the official.
Thank you for the 12th man. The official was the primary defender blocking the vision of that, or that would have been taken to the house.
Mason McClure wide open. And we've seen Bradley throw to a plethora of receivers tonight, and that one, I mean, I don't know how you defend that. I really don't. I don't know what you do.
It's next
you put
level.
It on the money. Just the arm talent of this kid is tremendous. 2nd down and 10. Handoff going left. Panthers defense has done a good job with the running game. They swallowed that up to set up a 3rd and long. Charles Bewley leading the way for the Panthers. Give him half a yard. It's 3rd down and 9.
I'm going to go back to your plethora. Every time I hear it, I think of the Three Amigos. Plethora?
3rd and 9 here. Panthers need a stop. Bradley back to pass, has time, lofts one up, pass is complete, 1st down at midfield. And you give him that much time, it's almost automatic. Keena Rigo with the reception, a fresh set of downs.
Just a 15-yard square out, hit him right on the money as he crossed the 50-yard line there, moving the chains. But you're exactly right. If you do not put pressure on him, make him move in some way, he's going to pick you apart.
He might pick you apart if you put pressure on him. I mean, that's
we haven't seen that tonight. We're not sure if that's there or not.
Pistol, play action, pass is complete. It's Rigo again. It's another 1st down inside of the 35 to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it's a little bit, not a quick slant, little deeper slant there right across the middle. And that's been open a couple of times. That's probably the first time they've hit it successfully for Rigo. They've thrown him behind him a few times in the first half.
First drive of the 2nd half here, Spain Park with it in a 21-point lead to run off the right side. Pick up 6, 10:25. Clock continuing to move in the 3rd. Winner of this goes a long way to hosting a playoff game. Brock Bradley rolls right, lofts one up, has a man, and we'll see if he stayed in bounds. He's out of bounds, looking for Rigo.
But again, you get him rolling out here to the near side, and the touch he put on that ball was very close.
Still right there. And that's
very close.
I mean, he's not a run-first guy, but it's the mobility
Eyes
that
continue
allows
to
him
be downfield.
Extend those plays. 3rd down and 5. Rolls left, looks back right, has a man. Tripped up near the 20, but it is enough for a 1st down. Benjamin
immediate
Osberger with a
sprint.
tackle.
Yeah, sprint out to the left and just turn back around, try to hit the bubble screen. Enough to move the chains once again for the Spain Park Jaguars.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Bradley takes it, play action. And pass is complete. Again, Mason McClure. Just a quick slant.
Such a quick release by Bradley. He's dialed in that slant now. He's put him right on the money.
1st and goal from the 7. Bradley takes it. End around down at the 5, touchdown, Spain Park. Kina Rigo into the end zone, and they extend the lead. It's 34-7.
Yeah, just a fake dive up the middle, turn around. On the end around, just a foot race to the pylon in the corner. 6 more on the board for Jaguars.
8:47 to go in the third quarter. The lead is 35-7. We'll take a break here from Spain Park. All Jaguars in this one, Panthers with the ball when we come back right after this.
An insurance agent should be more than a person who sells you a policy. Joseph Chambers, your State Farm insurance agent in Pelham, is a friend, a neighbor. Joseph can take care of your home and auto insurance needs, as well as life insurance. State Farm was recently ranked #1 by J.D. Power & Associates for life insurance customer satisfaction. Joseph's office is located in the Canyon Park Office Center, 205-663-3276. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If neck, back, or shoulder pain leave you feeling less than 100%, Roderick White Chiropractic in Pelham wants to help you get back to full strength. Whether it's a general ache or a sports injury, Dr. White can help you get back on your game. Roderick White Chiropractic in Pelham, 205-664-8881, or online at youcouldfeelbetter.com.
Panthers with it at the 15, taking it out past the 25, and they will have it from there. So got some updates on some other scores. We go down to Blake Stevenson with more.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of games looking just like this one tonight. A lot of blowouts. Ben Russell 14, Helena 0, Chelsea 16, Chilton County 0, Brookwood 19, Calera 7. Few close games. Thompson 13, Hewitt-Trussville 10, Hoover 21, Oak Mountain 14, and a blowout. Clay Chalkville 28, Mountain Brook 0.
Kind of do a double take at the Oak Mountain score. Oak Mountain has fought back to make that one close. Jacob Gibbs on the screen on first down. Picks up maybe half a yard. Second down, they'll call it no gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Panthers need to put something together here, not just by points on the board, but we got to eat some clock.
Second down run going left. Picks up 2. Another third and long.
Tough sledding there. Got to find some way to get a chunky yardage here.
3rd down and 7. Smith changes things up. Cam Winfield into the game. Pressure comes for Smith. Steps up, lofts one up. Into coverage, almost picked off, incomplete. Looking for Jacob Gibbs. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Dillon didn't have much time back there. Pocket immediately started collapsing. Has found his way, step up into the pocket, and just kind of heaves one up. Really finding 2 of our receivers running about 3 yards apart from each other, about 20 yards downfield. Just way too much of a crowd to throw that ball up.
4th down and a punting situation. 7:48 to go in the third. Punt's going to bounce down inside of the 30 to the 29, and that is where Spain Park will once again have the football. Brock Bradley back to work. Will step aside here from Spain Park. 35-7. All Jaguars in this one, third quarter, when we come back.
It takes proper technique to excel on the football field. There's also a proper technique when it comes to the auto repair business. At Technique Automotive, they've built a reputation on honesty, accountability, and dependability. Technique Automotive can take care of anything your car needs. Technique Automotive, 3069 Lee Street in Pelham.
3M Carts and Mowers. They have the latest in lawnmowers from Exmark, Steel outdoor power equipment like edgers, blowers, and hedge trimmers. And if your mower isn't running in top shape, 3M Carts and Mowers Service Department can get it back on the job in no time. 3M Carts and Mowers, 734 Industrial Park Drive in Pelham.
1st and 10 for Spain Park and Brock Bradley. They will run it on 1st down. And they pick up a yard, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Panther D-line kind of clogging up that middle there, try to bounce it. Hibbert there to the outside. Good contain. Just a short game for the Jaguars. Panther did a good job there, not allowing him to get outside.
Hibbert with the carry, 2nd down and 8. Bradley in the pistol, takes it. Pitch outside. Hibbert going right. Pushed out of bounds. Set up a 3rd down. And you wonder if the deep balls might be subsiding here a little bit. Again, Coach Vikak is good friends with Coach Newton, and wonder at what point you feel like, okay, we're in command here. We'll try to get some.
Yeah, I think you may be seeing a little bit of coach respect here, but you'll probably see definitely be going for a 1st down, and that's going to be it right there.
An easy 1st down off the screen, tackled near midfield.
Went back to the same play they did on the previous. Just a quick sprint out to the left, far side of the field. After about 3 steps, Bradley turns back around. It's a little stand-up pass. Looks like a bubble screen as he's coming back into the teeth of that defense. And able to break one there for the Jaguars.
6:30 to go, 3rd quarter. Handoff going right. Stops near midfield. Hudson Hibbert with the carry. Spain Park content to run some clock. Up big here.
Yeah, outside of that 1st quarter, Panthers have done a pretty decent job containing this run game by the Jaguars. Now, the 1st quarter, we're so worried about Bradley's arm, they were running all over us.
Play
but since
action.
it's all pass game.
Reaching for a 1st. Close to it for Barrett Price. Correction, Connor Greb with the reception, set up 3rd down and 1. Jaguars bleeding all the clock they can each play. They'll run it again, another 1st down.
That's going to be enough, just off left tackle there, enough to move the chains once again. I think Vikakis is on the other side of it now going, hey, let's shorten this game. Let's just milk this clock. We've got it in hand. Let's avoid injuries. Let's get out of here.
Clock down to 4:25 in the 3rd quarter, 35-7. Pitch outside. Pickup of a couple. Maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Once again, the Panther defense continued doing a great job stopping that Jaguar rushing offense. The majority of the damage done here tonight has been through the air. The Panthers trailing 35-7 at the 3:40 mark here in the 3rd.
Bradley's still in. You got to think could be his last drive here. Another run, diving near a first down. Should have enough.
Looks like they've got it, and they do.
Hudson Hibbard. Brock Bradley and his offense have taken the air out of this matchup. It has been all Spain Park. And another run, this one going left. Close to another first down. Looks like he's got it. It's again Hudson Hibbard.
It's probably one of the better runs we've seen here in a few past couple of quarters. Finding his way to bounce to the outside once the inside had nothing doing there.
Just shy of the first down, second down and 9. Second and 1, excuse me, 9-yard gain. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Bradley, play action, pass is complete. Inside of the 10, pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, just the drag across the middle, just waited for it to develop. Kind of get through the wash there. Hit him on the far side of the field. First and goal.
First down and goal. Bradley takes it. Hand off right up the middle. No gain. Mason McClure the carry.
Clock continues to tick down. Basically, we've seen 2 series for Spain Park this quarter, 1 for the Panthers. And if it finishes the way it feels like it's about to, it's going to be 2 drives, 14 points for the Jaguars.
Second down and goal. Pitch to the right side, looking for a seam. Not going to get a second effort there. Tackled inside of the 5.
Looks like they got down to the 3. So third and goal from the 3. Maybe 3.5.
Clock down to a minute. Whole nother quarter to go. Play clock down to 3. Handoff, touchdown, Spain Park.
That'll do it.
Hudson Hibbard pays it off, finds the end zone.
Just right between the guard and tackle on the left-hand side. Puts his head down, walks his way into the end zone.
Spain Park extends their lead. PAT up and good. 42-7. All Jaguars. Happy homecoming for them. A sad night if you are a Pelham Panther fan. We'll take a break here from Spain Park. It is all Jags on this one. Right back with more Pelham Panther football on 93.3 The River, NFHS, and YouTube.
Zapata Mexican what they do. Located on Canyon Park Drive in Pelham. Joseph Chambers State Farm, 205-663-3276.
34 seconds to go third quarter. 42-7, Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. That one's short kick. Panthers fall on it. Got an update from Blake Stevenson down on the sideline. Blake, what you got?
Well, you kind of get the feeling that Pelham's throwing in the towel on this one. Whatever energy you had coming out of the sidelines at halftime is now barren, and the sideline is speechless, really. You could hear a needle drop, and you got to get the feeling that Pelham's ready to go home, regroup, and get ready for Helena next week in a big-time region matchup.
I think you're at the point in this one both teams want to get out of here healthy. A lot to play for both. And, again, there was a point in this game you felt like, you're in this competitively. Panthers, a couple miscues in the red zone.
Yeah, even midway through that second quarter, you were in some situations that, hey, it could have been a tie ball game.
Panthers going to set it up outside to Jacob Gibbs. Gibbs, chunky yards, 5-yard gain.
Yeah, if anything right now, from a coaching standpoint, Coach Newton, he wants to see the fight. The ball game's over. It's 42-7. It's probably going to be more than that. But do not give up. Continue to fight. Every play right now you work to improve, to get better, is going to help you in these last two region games in the next couple of weeks. That's exactly what he's looking for here, is making sure we don't have that mentality of giving up. Continue to fight the rest of this quarter.
It is not the Pelham Panthers' night. It's 42-7, Spain Park, all over.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
I'm Joseph Chambers, your local State Farm agent here in Pelham since 2017. We're proud to be supporters of Pelham High Athletics. When I was younger, I loved playing youth sports and being a part of my high school team, and I wanted to give back to this year's team and support any way I could. Me and my team want to help you and your family, regardless of where you may be in life. We can help you with auto, home, life, retirement planning, and so much more. Stop by our office to see what we can do for you. Let's go Panthers. Go get them.
Fourth quarter here from Jaguar Stadium on the campus of Spain Park High School. 42-7. Jaguars all over the Panthers. It's likely two playoff teams. Oh, a deep ball and an open man. It's dropped. And right on cue, you think something's going right, and that's just the kind of night it's been. Jacob Gibbs had a step and might have had a house call, but in and out of the hands.
Just
third down.
Put it right in the bread basket and had a step. Probably would have walked into the end zone pretty easily. Just couldn't keep his hands on it.
And that is where this matchup, you can't allow this one to bleed into next week.
Absolutely.
And the confidence, that is not the typical confidence we have seen from Jacob Gibbs the last couple of weeks, and you cannot allow that to affect your guys' confidence in what they can do. And there's an assist from the official for Spain Park, is right in the way of
good little
Gibbs.
Pick play there. But yeah, you're exactly right, and I think that's what we're seeing mentally. It looks like the Panthers have checked out. We're not, looking the ball in. We're not focusing on the details right now. It's just, hey, can we get this clock down to 0 as quick as possible and get back on the bus?
Going through the motions. And
that's what Coach Newton's fighting right now.
I think it's human nature,
And he knows that as well, but he's at the same time. He's like, look, guys, we cannot do this.
Line drive, punt. And that one's going to take a good bounce inside of the 10, so down to the 9. Spain Park will get it back, and we We'll see what quarterback comes out here. I got to think Brock Bradley's night
think he's done for the night.
Is over. See who comes out of that pile. I do not see number 5.
I do not either.
Beautiful night here at Spain Park. Beautiful campus. We're talking about
like number 13 for
13
the Jaguars.
Nash Davis, the sophomore. A run off the right side on first down, and
got some new kids in here running the ball as well. I believe that's number 11.
So that is
going deep on the number 10. Excuse me. We need a spotter up here.
Caden Comer.
He's definitely trying to show his worth. He's getting his opportunities. He's pumping those legs, staying low. Got a big run there for the Jaguars on first down.
Second down and 4. 10:55 to go in this one. A run on second down. Pushing the pile.
And that's going to be enough for a first down.
Chains will move, and with it, we go back down to Blake Stevenson with some updates on some scores.
Well, not a lot of scoring going on recently in any games. 14-0 Ben Russell, 16-0 Chelsea, Brookwood 26, Calera 21. Calera coming back into that game. Thompson 13, Hewitt-Trussville 10. Hoover 21, Oak Mountain 14 after Hoover was up 21-0. Clay Chalkville 28, Mountain Brook 0, and Corner 28, Briarwood 13.
And that kind of a little bit of a shocker there to see Corner up on Briarwood
doing
like
some
that.
damage.
And I will go on and say this: if Oak Mountain can come back and beat Hoover, that there might be some changes.
I have a feeling that there may be changes anyway, but I think you're definitely going to have changes.
You might see the rare mid-season.
Right, and you're done.
A lot of expectations in Hoover, a lot of turmoil in Hoover the last couple of years. They did beat the Spain Park team, which kind of raises some eyebrows looking at Spain Park. Don't think anybody is doubting what this team is capable of, and if you are any 6A team in the state of Alabama, you are not going to want to see Brock Bradley in the postseason.
No.
Run on second down. It's going to pick up a handful of yards shy of the first down. Going to set up third down and short.
Yeah, as far as defending Brock Bradley, you're going to have a very, very healthy pass rush. Dominant D-line with some edge rushers that make him get the ball out of his hands as quick and make him uncomfortable. One thing the Panthers have not been able to do tonight, and he's set back in that pocket and just picked us apart.
And again, there's several turnovers in this game that I think would have changed the complexion. That is not to take away from what Spain Park's been able to do. Really impressed with their offense, defensively, effort on both sides. They're going to pass here on third down. It is too tall and incomplete. But I do think what will put a smile on every Pelham Panthers face is come May when Brock Bradley walks across that stage as a graduate of Spain Park High School and heads to Clemson, because
it's been a while, but we won't have to deal with him again next year.
He has done some damage. And
another thing the Panther faithful like is the second punt of the night here for the Jaguars.
And again, we talked about it. There's a huge game coming up next week, and one that a lot riding on this one. But next week, Helena team coming in, soon to be 1-5. Panthers will have it at home. They have lost 5 in a row to Helena as a fair catch from Marcus Arnold. And when we look at that one, so much on the line. You look at Helena, they have struggled, but again, as it stands 14-0 with Benjamin Russell, they've hung with some teams and certainly have had moments where they've played better than their record would indicate. And the monkey can be heavy on the back. And the Panthers know what's at stake and how many they've lost in a row.
Completely agree.
Huge game next week.
Completely agree. But Helena, they have lost a lot of them. Was it 14 total starters from last year? So they're kind of in a rebuilding year. But one thing I think the other side of that may argue with your statement a little bit, I also think Ben Russell's a team, they'll play down to their opponent. And we've seen some scores that kind of later in the fourth they're able to stretch it out, but even the Chilton County game, there's the games that Ben Russell's played that you would expect to quick, hey, they're up 20, 30 points in the first half, and they just kind of play with their food a little bit, and finally in the fourth they put them away. You wonder if that's what we're kind of seeing here tonight with Helena.
Ethan Drawhorn with a first down reception. Smith in trouble. Smith goes down. And this is where, if Coach Newton, you want to find some rhythm with your offense, at what point do you say, hey, let's take your guy out of here. Israel Anders with the sack.
Especially there, the way he went down, kind of slung down.
It's when you worry about a shoulder
head, because it looked like that head may have hit the ground first as he was getting spun down, and Dylan a little slow getting up, but he's back leading the offense now and ready to take the next snap.
Second down and long after the sack. Lofts one up, pass complete. Diving forward, Marcus Arnold. A nice catch. You like to see the reception to Drawhorn, and one thing we have noticed watching the Spain Park offense, he has passed it to a variety of guys, and the Panthers are still looking for that variety. Saw Jordan Winston early in the season, a couple of big catches for touchdowns. He's been quiet since. Drawhorn mostly quiet. We've seen flashes, but mostly Smith's gone to those two guys.
It's one of the main two. And with all starters here for the Panthers still on the field, you got to see that message from Coach Newton. We're not giving up. We're not quitting. We've got to get better.
Ball tipped up, and the ball's picked off. And that almost a house call, but pushed out of bounds, and Xander McClure comes down with an interception.
Just tipped at the line of scrimmage. Ball just fluttered up in the air. It was anybody's ball there on the near side.
So just a heads-up play by the defense to get in that passing lane there, bat it into the air, and from there, easy play to make.
Absolutely. Just nothing to go in the Panthers' way tonight.
So Spain Park takes it at midfield.
Ball's
that
out.
Ball is out, and Panthers
coming
right
back to the Panthers.
Clay Bailey on the sweep just coughs it up.
Yeah, look, I couldn't tell if he was trying to switch hands, but he was already running to the outside right at the seam, the hash, and he started turning upfield, and the ball just kind of started running away from him, bounced 2 or 3 yards out in front of him.
Definition of an unforced error there. That just ball just popped into the air.
It was all on him.
6:19 to go in a second half with just not much.
And our offense is not even
way.
prepared to get on the field. We're not even sure we just got the turnover. We're running with about 7.
And they will bring in the twos. So a timeout on the field. We will take it with them. 42-7 Spain Park on top of your Pelham Panthers. 6:19 to go. Can't go fast enough here. We'll be right back after this.
You can now do more without it costing you more. Alabama's attractions have come together to offer the all-in-one ticket that downloads to your mobile device. No matter how many attractions listed on the ticket you see during the time span you bought, your price stays the same. Pick the right ticket option that best fits your schedule, and then enjoy more attractions without spending more. All-in-one tickets for different areas of Alabama are available at alabama.travel and other places where online tickets are sold. Brought to you by Alabama Tourism Department, the ABA, and this station.
3M Carts and Mowers. They have the latest in lawn mowers from Exmark, Steel outdoor power equipment like edgers, blowers, and hedge trimmers. And if your mower isn't running in top shape, 3M Carts and Mowers Service Department can get it back on the job in no time. 3M Carts and Mowers, 734 Industrial Park Drive in Pelham.
John Hampton in at quarterback for the Panthers. And a big change at Hampton. That one, oh, man.
Snap roll back to him. He's trying to get a hold of it. And Jaguars, hey, how you doing? We're right here with you.
That one, just a lot of discombobulation on the offensive side right now for the Panthers. Loss of 5.
Plethora of confusion.
Plethora of problems here tonight. Second down, it's a run. Pick up 3. Gonna set up another 3rd and long. .522 to go, 3rd down and 13 for the Panthers. And they were going to run this play clock all the way down.
Let that clock run.
Third down, handoff, going left. Close to the original line of scrimmage.
Just not a lot of run room over there. Quickly hitting the backfield, able to get something out of that, but just not much, nothing doing.
4th down. And another punting opportunity. High snap, controlled line drive kick. It's going to bounce down inside of the 30. So Spain Park will have it from there. A lot of runs here in this quarter as both teams just looking to get out of here and keep everybody healthy. A lot to play for. And we talked about how big the game is next week, and a lot of other ones coming. Blake's going to tell us about those here shortly as Spain Park trots out. And we'll go ahead. Why not, Blake? We go down to what games do we have next week? As I'm assuming the play, we're going to have a run here and run some clock.
Well, yeah, you mentioned the big one, Helena at Pelham. That's a big rivalry matchup that everybody's going to be looking at, especially if you're a Pelham or a Helena fan. But Helena is currently losing to Benjamin Russell, who are going to have the opportunity to get a break after a big win with a bye week next week. Calera is at Chilton County. Both of those teams are down right now. Actually, as I say that, Calera just scored to take the lead over Brookwood 29-26. And Spain Park is going to be at Chelsea, who's beating Chilton County 30-0 right now. So maybe they can make that one a little more interesting than Pelham did. And looking at the other 2 games of interest that everybody had their eyes on, Thompson, Hewitt Trussville. Thompson had a safety in their own end zone to make it a 1-score game again, 20-12. Hoover Oak Mountain still locked at 21-14. I'll have more updates for you shortly.
On the field, uneventful couple of runs for Spain Park, 3:10 to go.
Just milking this clock. Both sides are ready to get out of this one.
And you would hope, as we see Calera taking the lead over Brookwood, that the Eagles can get over the hump and win a game. And I even looked at it and said, I do think Calera goes 3-2 down the stretch. That team just had a lot of young talent, and at a certain point, you turn it over to the young quarterback and let the young guys figure it out. They got a stud young receiver in Ian Williamson as well. So too much talent there, and you just hate that 0 in front of a team. You want them to get on the winning side. So hopefully they can hang on And then that Chilton County game, I think that Calera is significantly better, and I think they'll find a little winning streak.
I agree with you. They have 100%. Their records are not showing exactly. They're a pretty good football team, both of them. Down, about to hit the 2-minute mark.
Clock continues to move. 147. And it's a run. Going to be plugged up.
Yeah, look like he had a little bit of running room, and quickly the Panther defense able to make the stop there. Looks like a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Down to our final couple of plays. It's going to be a homecoming victory for Spain Park in a big way, 42-7, assuming this holds here in the final minute. Spain Park is going to run it up the middle.
Hats rolling all over the place.
And that's one, the way the sideline erupted, you assume a fan favorite with the carry, Everett Thorson. He'll head to the sideline after the quarterback keeper. 3rd down.
And we're under a minute.
Should be one more snap here. That will do it. Spain Park does what they need to do to keep pace in the region race, and they will hand the Pelham Panthers their first region loss of the season. Panthers fall to 3-1. And Spain Park now only has the lone loss to Benjamin Russell. They will keep pace for that home playoff game. Panthers going to have a lot of work to do. Still go to Benjamin Russell and a chance to steal one down there. But that is tough sledding when you look at that roster and the performance of that team thus far.
It is. The clearest path right now we can see for the Panthers is next Friday night.
Take care of business, knock down your rival.
Puts you in a pretty good situation in the region. And you'll wrap up the region the following week at Ben Russell. And then we got Leeds at home the following week, and then wrap up on a Thursday night. I believe that's October the 30th at Fort Payne. Little road trip for the Panthers.
Trip there, yeah. The Leeds game certainly interesting and entertaining one a year ago. Leeds still a top 10 team in 5A. So the Panthers, you got to think the goal, obviously make the playoffs a winning season is what you're looking for. They fall to 3-3 here tonight. And what was all Spain Park, Panthers had a couple of chances in that first half, keep it close, and unfortunately kind of fumbled that away.
Yeah, just kind of slipped through their fingers. Again, we go back to had a 4th and 1 inside the 30 plus territory, had a little momentum at the time, false start, puts them back, unable to convert there. And then the following drive, get down inside the red zone. Had a great little pass to extend it down there, a little over the top to Arnold, got us inside the 20, and then a turnover. Gives the ball back to the Jaguars, and I'm not sure the Panthers sniffed the red zone after that since the second quarter.
Well, and then you get to that second half, and it really, as soon as Spain Park's able to score again, it becomes
all air out of it. That was done.
Get out of here. And speaking of, that will do it for us. We're going to go ahead and get out. Coach doing the alma mater, so we will talk to him on the Panther Pulse on Tuesday night. You can catch that one on 93.3 The River, NFHS, and YouTube. That will be Tuesday at Zapata, 6:30. Come out, get some great Mexican food and listen to it live, or you can watch it on NFHS YouTube and listen on The River. For our entire crew here, Engineer Mark Snow, Director Justin Vollenweider, for Blake Stevenson, and for Kyle Cotton, I am Justin Foster. Good night, and as always, go Panthers.